What makes a great leader in any industry is the ability to be cutthroat when you need to be, but also to be personable when you need to be, right? We all know those people that are excellent at working the room or just understanding how to work relationships.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, to get the best out of people, you need to tap in to that relationship status. Yes, you can be cutthroat and you can treat people like a Tetris game, but at the same time, to get the best out of them is to emotionally connect with them. And when I see John Lynch and when I saw Bob Myers, I saw someone on both ends who emotionally understood relationships. And I heard from somebody who was in that Giants organization at the beginning of this year, and he just told me this. They made a slew of moves right before the beginning of the year. And everybody, and I'm talking AAA and big league club, was like, what are you doing? You're not going to reward Casey Schmidt and Bryce Johnson for having a monster spring training, and you're going to bring Matt Beattie, who has like 6 seconds with the Giants, and you're going to make a slew of moves and not let these guys open in Yankee Stadium? These are all guys who love the game. Opening day, Yankee Stadium meant something to some of these guys.
Remember I went crazy about Casey Schmidt not going to opening day? People said I was being too negative. And I thought, you took that moment away from that kid who balled out in spring. He couldn't go touch the monument at Babe Ruth. I went crazy that day. Remember that? Anthony Venetia called and said, dude, I went crazy, and everybody said I was being negative about it.
Now
look at us 6 months later.
It reverberated throughout the clubhouse, and not just the bigs, but also in AAA and AA, because all these guys saw that and they go, oh, it doesn't matter what we do. We could be flipped out tomorrow for a guy who's against lefties 2 percentage points better than us. It has nothing to do with sweat equity. And on some level, I understand trying to be cutthroat. But on the other side, it is a game played by humans, and you need them to buy in. And you guys can all disagree on team chemistry and all that stuff. I think the Warriors showed last year, and the Niners are showing this year, when you have an entire locker room pulling the rope in the same direction, everybody's better for it.
Yep, no doubt. And the Warriors right now are pulling that same rope. By the way, I don't know if you saw the GM of the Mariners, Jerry DiPoto. Boy, Mariner fans are sick of him. He says he was talking about focusing on a World Series would have left the Mariners stuck in mud. We're actually doing the fan base a favor and asking for their patience to win the World Series. A fan base in Seattle that has never even been to the World Series. This is what these GMs in baseball are doing. I'm doing you a favor, so we're not focusing on the GMs. Oh, my God. All right, we're going to pivot to Niners. Let's hit on the Giants. They're a joke.
Well, it's Niners-Cowboys.
It's Niners-Cowboys week. And we had to spend time on that guy. But we care, and it's a big story. The Giants are a big part of the community.
Jerry Jones having one of his guys come out there like that? What do you think Jerry Jones would do?
I asked somebody from the Warriors at Media Day.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
I said, what if, I asked him 2 things. I said, this whole platooning thing with the Giants. Could you imagine driving to Chase Center thinking, boy, I don't know if Steph Curry's going to start or get 15 minutes. Then I asked him, what if Bob Myers and Mike Dunleavy said that, the logistics and the politics and, all this stuff about San Francisco. Well, they said that Joe Lacob would have had them fired the minute that got printed. How could you say that at the winter meetings and nobody follows up on it? And then Glubman asked about Aaron Judge. Well, that's so far in the past. I don't want to speak for him. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, it was just word salad after words. I was blown away. I was blown away that guy is running the San Francisco Giants. And I got nothing personal against Farhan Zaidi. Nothing. But that's the guy running the show? Yeah, he ain't it. I would love to be proven wrong. Nick in Berkeley, what's happening?
Man, let me tell you something, man. Farhan, I'm going to get to the Niners, but Farhan, he is a joke, man. He's a child. He knows nothing about baseball. Any one of y'all on the game could be a way better president, whatever. I don't even know what he's president of. I mean, the cat, he doesn't even know what baseball's about. Sweat equity, yeah, it's important. Chemistry makes baseball teams win, man. If you don't, I played baseball in college. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my boys play pro ball. It's about chemistry, man. Mm-hmm. From the least experienced player to the cat that's been there for 20 years, man. But with Farhan, who knows who's on the team because he made 270 moves. If I make 270 moves and 2 players turn out to be good, oh, he's the hero. Man, this guy is a con man. Get out of our town, bro. Like, how dare you insult the Bay Area? You are such a coward and you're a child, bro. You're not smart. You don't know the game. You got some little weird system that you brought to the game, and you done conned everybody, and everyone bid on it. I don't even know where you came from, bro. You need to crawl back into your little hole where you came from and read up about the history of baseball and figure out what's going on, and then just retire and walk off in the sunset and stop stealing money from these owners. You're terrible, bro. I can't even deal with it. And, man,